wants me to leave with this. Because then when he cashes
Hi, everyone.
he is your only champion. Do you get it now? I am the greatest of all time for a reason.
What's up?
While you've been busy using your pathetic brains, whipping up fake stories, whether or not I sold my soul, all I do is simply put the math in my favor. I win matches before they even start. And in 25 years, I've crunched every number, solved every puzzle, and cracked every code. And thank God I don't need your appreciation, because you won't realize how good I am until 3 years after I'm gone. This is the greatest moment of your life, and to me, you are simply just a mathematical equation.
Hey, Pierre. Yeah, sorry I'm late, everybody. I was out at dinner with my wife, and then on our way back, there was just a routine police inspection going on the road in front of our house, so we had to wait for them to come around and check my ID and make sure I wasn't, like, on it. Oh boy, Cody and Cena. Here we go. Hey, Pierre. I'm good. It's been a better day than it was the other day. Glad to be live again. Glad to be live. Glad to be getting to talk to people again. Been a week. Been a busy week. But we've made it to the other side. Excited for Mania. Yep, it's only a couple weeks away. At this point, it is only 3 weeks away. Ray's SmackDown is going up at some point tonight or tomorrow. I know that much. There was some editing issue that he has to fix first. I don't remember what exactly he said. I just know that he's got it all but done. He just has to fix one thing, but he's at work right now. So apparently Hikuleo was on main event before the show started. Where it looks like he wrestled Kit Wilson, it looks like. They're calling him Hikuleo, it looks like. Gross. They forgot they hired him. Yeah, probably. Yeah, windbreaker's off quick, isn't it? Hey, Daryl. They cut off power in your house. Oh, that sucks, man. Have you tried threatening the power company?
Said you're 1,000 steps ahead. You said you're so smart. Not just smart. This guy's a genius. It's unfortunate that everything you have said has come to fruition. You're right. Said the punk, they melted down. You're right. was distracted by the final boss, and I took my eyes off the prize. You're right. You used Randy's home field advantage against him. You're right. Mount Rushmore, absolutely.
My favorite Cody Drew match, like out of the ones I did, probably SummerSlam.
And there's this parallel. There's this
In part because I was just ready for the reign to be over. Yeah, SummerSlam, like Ray said. And it's not even like an, oh, I just wanted the reign to end. It was like a, no, it just felt like the reign reached its conclusion there, and I was ready to wrap it up. Before people think like, oh, Xander hated this title. No, I liked it. I loved the Cody title run, actually.
I'm not part of your plan. You're part of mine.
Hi, Ray. Strongly disagree with you, JT.
Where does that leave you and I?
You're welcome to think that way, though. I mean, I'm not. It's difference of opinions. Alright, here comes Randall. Randy.
See, Randy Orton in 5 weeks when they came up short against Cena at Backlash in St. Louis. Welcome back, my love. How appropriate on a night where it's the king of the ring tournament continuing the ring.
Oh. Was there a reign that I did that, looking back, I hated? I wouldn't say hated, but I mean, we're talking. What was I gonna say? Just looking back at like world title runs, I don't know. Like we stumbled at the finish line. I think we went a little overboard, honestly. Yeah. Like, it was your thing on that one, Ray. And that's not me going like, oh, Ray fucked it up. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, it was like, that was Ray's thing. It was Ray's story to write the ending of. And there was a point where, like, Drew hit a Claymore at one point. I think it was right after they went through the cell. Drew hit the Claymore, and I was like, that should be it. And Ray was like, no, he's going to kick out. I was like, that's the only thing with me where I was like, I don't know about that. But it was Ray's thing, so I was like, I'm not gonna push back on him. You know? Because there's been plenty of things where he hasn't pushed back on me that he very easily could have. Very easily could have pushed back on things I've said in the past. I don't know if hated it ever comes up. There's some where I'm just like, about it, but...
You know, all week long, I've heard the whole damn world say, we want LA Knight.
Probably the 6-man at Armageddon, I guess. I don't know. Looking back at like the world titles, I guess if I had to pick, like I feel like saying EC3 and Cesaro because they both left the company is a cop out. But like, there's nothing with the world heavyweight title that I look back on. There's nothing I look at in the world title picture, like the world heavyweight title, where I'm like, I don't know about that anymore. I think those were all good. In the WWE title, it's like the 2 guys that left the company right after I gave them the title, I guess. But not really. There's not really any titles where I'm like, I can't believe I did that.
What that means is I got a shot at you, I got a shot at you, I got a shot at you, all on the way.
Memphis Mayhem was bonkers, but I might have outdone it with Armageddon, Ray. I might have. All but one person went off the cell in it.
I gotta drop a nightmare, and if I gotta drop a genius, balding bitch John Cena, I will be.
I want an LA Knight John Cena match. Like, look, man, we only have a set number of dates left for Cena. We've seen him wrestle Cody. We've seen him wrestle Randy. We're going to see him wrestle Punk. I want him to wrestle some people he's never wrestled before on the way out. Get him, Ron!
John Cena hits all my hero. A big down to kick things off here on SmackDown. Yeah, he said put some respect on my name. Ron Killings. Ron Killings just delivered again. This audience, it's the vibe. You know what time it is?
I feel like you've asked me my thoughts on John Cena's heel turn every stream for the last 3 months. I mean, it's fallen pretty flat for me. Makes funny visuals in your head. Nice.
We asked people who said they've had Domino's stuffed crust pizza before to compare it to our new stuffed crust.
This is exactly how I remember it. The last one didn't have this much too.
Now the box to your left, that's the Domino's stuffed crust you said you've had before.
I'm confused. What's going on?
Domino's has never made a stuffed crust. It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust. Stuffed with melted cheese and topped with garlic seasoning and Parmesan. I'm taking one more if that's okay. Try it for the first time tonight.
Ray, this is the shit I'm talking about when I say that you're going to be the reason this channel gets canceled one day. Oh, man. At this point, I'm just like, I guess I don't really want to do anything on the website tonight, but I know I need to. I gotta get the title stuff updated at this point.
My dishes. Don't worry, they've got new Dawn power sets. It'll power through this whole pile with ease. Yeah, it's the dish soap with 2 times more powerful sets.
Let's not get onto that one, JT. Let's not get onto that. Let's not get on to you know, I don't have a uterus, therefore let's not get onto that one. Let's maybe stray away from that one. Well, we got the new feeders for the cats today. Just on a far different note from that one. Yes.
My mom says love you.
Oh, love you too.
She told me to pass it on to you.
Okay.
I've got it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with Ray on that one. I just, you know, I am with Ray. But, you know, maybe not gonna make that a topic on stream tonight. Was there a Sonic game I hated? I used to hate 06. I used to hate 06. It's so easy to hate 06. To the point where I'm like, I think it's just a cop-out to hate it at this point. But, you know... Yeah, I'm with Ray and Pierre as well, but, you know, just don't want to make the topic extreme. But yeah, no, 06, I used to hate, but at this point I'm just kind of like, you know what, it's a terrible game. I don't have the energy to hate it the way I used to, though. JT, I hope you appreciate. JT, check DMs. Oh my God, Cena's hat is backwards. Anywho, yeah, 06, I used to hate, but at this point I'm just indifferent on it. Like, I don't have the energy to hate it anymore. But is there a Sonic game I don't like, or that I strongly dislike? At this point, I'm thinking on, I don't know if there's any Sonic games I outright hate anymore. I might have just gotten too mellowed out over the years, because I don't get as angry as I... Like, Ray, I think you can definitely confirm, I don't get anywhere near as angry as I used to about anything either. Like... I mean, I feel like this is a clear Cody win. I feel like King Cody is probably getting this one. That being said, I would pop pretty damn big for a Carmelo win. Least favorite Pokemon game and character? I do not care for, which one is it? I do not care for Sword and Shield. And Hop from Sword and Shield is just the worst. I do not like Hop from Sword and Shield. I find him very annoying. He insists upon himself, Lois. He insists upon himself. Randy and Cody's in another... Cody's in another four-way with Priest, Andrade, Nakamura. God, I had that backwards, didn't I? You know what? I don't necessarily think Randy's a lock for this match, no. Black and white review at some point. Agreed. Now that I'm thinking about it, Aleister Black definitely isn't making it to the finals. Because isn't Aleister not allowed to do the Saudi shows because of his tattoos? He's never done a Saudi show, has he?
Fascinating matchup in terms of styles. Absolute mix of pretty much everything. My eye, of course, immediately drawn to the Viper. Randy Orton, the man who was the runner-up in last year's King of the Ring tournament. A very controversial ending to that match with Gunther over in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah, he does have the shorts from his AEW run on. Black versus Cena would be good. That'd be fun.
Right to the Viper. John Cena's very clear. He's not handing out rematches. He's got limited days.
Check that I've got the right person here.
Airwick's vibrant fragrances are infused with 2 times more essential oils. The advanced plug-in with loose button and anti-fade technology can keep your home always inviting.
Black and Cross. Yeah, that'd be a fun match too. Alright, let's see. What other titles have changed hands since I last actually updated the website? Axiom still got the... Okay, Chelsea's still listed as the Women's Speed Champion. I gotta fix that.
Come on, look what I can do. Ta-da! Toasted roast beef and cheddar from Jimmy John. More French bread, melted cheese. Speaking of toasted, hey pal, look at crispy. Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good. This is the story of the one.
They had the guy that plays Wade in the Sonic movies that does the Jimmy John's commercials. They had him tone down the "Oh, that's good" from "Oh, that's good" to "Oh, that's good." I like the more exaggerated one. I thought that was fun.
It's just how he likes it. The industrial grade products you need delivered fast. Call clickgranger.com or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done. This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
Hey, look at that. They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs. It can mean genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Now they can pay less and pick just the TV they want. Pick the TV they want. Yeah, now you get the picture. Take it up.
Pizza Hut is about to hook you up with more of what you love. Because when you order any pizza, we'll hook you up.
Also, shoutouts to my boy Omos signing a new multi-year deal today. Please, please, please let that mean we're going to start getting more Omos on our screens. He signed a new deal. Get your money's worth out of him. See Omos. Yeah, let the big man do some stuff. Omos is one of my guys. I like Omos a lot. If it wasn't obvious from how I handle him in LS11 universe. Would it take Cross 5 minutes to beat Tozawa? Who knows, man.
Everybody in the Intuit Dome, the night was going to cash in right in LA. LA had been attacked by Seth Rollins' crew earlier in the match of Steph almost winning the thing. But the night of the death, we're going to go one practice with the king of the ring.
Go. Women's speed titles updated. Cruiserweight title still Dragon Lee. Yeah, so I was talking about how we got the new feeders for the cats, and Cat Dad Xander's talking now. Now let me tell you about these solid ass cats, alright? Missile's kayfabing me a little bit right now, alright? Actually, it's really Dana's kayfabing me right now a little bit, you know? She's got some heat with me. Dana's been kayfabing me a little bit, you know? She's might suspend her contract for a little bit. But anywho, actually, all jokes aside, no, let me tell you guys about the cats, right? So our cats, they have these feeders. Ray has seen them. Ray found it the first time he ever saw it so fascinating that our cats have a concept of time. Our cats understand time and how it works, right? And that being said, it used to just be Dana, right? It used to just be Dana. Then we adopted Missile a couple years ago. Then we moved in with Hemlock, and Evie came and lived with us because of that. And then, God, it's good that I'm actually going through and updating stuff on the website because there's been some small stuff I've caught here, January 12th to May 26th. Because I had the Hardy Boys listed as winning the titles in 2024 on accident. So. And they won the titles on June 9th, right? Man, I'll tell you, honestly, if Mellow Black is the new Mellow Andrade, I'm down. Anyway, so Dana's been kayfabing me, right? These feeders, they're sectioned off. It's a turning auto feeder, right? You fill it up once, it turns every few hours, 4 times throughout the day. Has 5 slots, that way the first one's empty. And so the issue has become that it used to be we had one feeder per cat, right? And it worked just fine. Then a few months ago, it kind of seemed like Dana and Evie both decided that no, they both deserved more feeders than just the one. They both wanted more than just the one feeder that was meant for them. And so they started like pushing past one another and stuff, right? Um, and it kind of led to they were bullying the other cats out of all the feeders, and Dana was mainly getting all the feeders. And so, and Evie was pushing her face into it so hard that, like, the 6 a.m. feeding, she would push her face into it so hard it pushed forward to the 11, and no one got the 6 a.m. And so today, the new feeders came in, and we got these new feeders that instead of turning, they drop the food from a hole in the feeder at the top. It's like a chute, and it is tamper proof. The cats cannot get into it no matter what they do. So that was fun to get put together today. So Alex and I put all those together. That's part of what made me late to stream was we got those done. Then we went out to dinner, and then we came home, and there was the traffic stop along the way we had to get through from the police.
This Father's Day, let Macy's be your guide to gifting. Thanks for calling Consumer Cellular, ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction. Hi, my friend Linda has you guys and gets way better coverage than I do. On the bowling. Breaking up a little. Are you really ranked #1 in coverage? No. And just $20. Oh, we can afford lessons for Linda. You're embarrassing yourself.
Cats have gained a sense of time, eh? Oh, they've all had a sense of time for years. Dana has had a sense of time for as long as I've known Dana. And God love her, Nizzle is just so passive about food. Like, she would start trying to eat, the other would come she would come storming towards the feeder, and the other cats would be like stampeding behind her. And Nizzle would just be like, well, if everyone else wants it, and we'll just go away. Nizzle lost so much weight in the last few months that it's been concerning. Okay, any other titles that have changed hands lately in WWE? Yes, the women's tag titles hadn't updated those yet either. Okay, Ray says, first thing that's booking most from AEW Swerve. Zach says, MJF's had good matches the last few years. Colin Toast is going to be a classic. I'm excited for it. Next weekend, Double or Nothing. Not tomorrow, but next weekend, the 21st, or the 22nd. Because the 21st is, as we know, Bayside Beatdown. Steven's family wins the war. Yeah, I'm sure I might get asked about it. Yes, there's a small spoiler on the next members of the Stevens family on the website. Feel how you will about me doing that, but it's something that's going to happen soon anyway, so. Okay, so Judgment Day lost the belts. Saturday night's main event on May 20th. Judgment Day had the belts from November 24th to May 24th. $181 days for Rhea and Cora. That's wild. It's been a fun match. Oh, jeez. It is once again thundering outside my house. I'll have you all know that. Just in case the stream randomly shuts off. I'm hopeful it won't happen again, but I was on Twitch last night. Something similar happened. Oh, damn. I was going to say that Rhea and Cora are now officially the longest reigning tag champions. They are not. Strikeforce beat them by 1 day. Strikeforce had it for 182 days. Bronson Reed cost an LA Knight. I am so down for the Oh, that's gonna be an RKO win, isn't it? Damn. Bigger Braun! That was a sick RKO. Come on, then break the reign of your baby team. That's why you did it at Saturday Night's Main Event, you son of a bitch. So Randy and Sammy in the semis next week, huh? Alright, let's see. Finn Juice, still the tag champions, yep. Alright. I think all the AEW titles are still up to date on the website.
Tonight, remember the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes returns to SmackDown in-ring action as well. Is our queen of the ring. Fatal 4-ways. Jake Cargill, Meechin, Piper, David, Nia, and Jax all battle. Then it's Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae, and the honorable Charlotte Flair. 2 women's fatal 4-ways. United States champion is here. Hey, the United States champion is America's most wanted. And I'm coming live and direct. From Arena. I mean, we do you mean, Fatu? We do you mean? He's next.
I don't even think it's spoilers to say that at this point, Pierre. Like, I was talking about this in the Discord, right? So they had Adam Pearce announce that they had the announcement that Jey Uso is the mystery opponent for Raw's other King of the Ring matchup. And I was talking about this in the Discord. I was like, 99% of the time, when there's a mystery opponent of some kind in WWE, it will always be, is there an underwhelming option? They're picking the underwhelming option. Like, are they gonna... Is there a boring option? Like a predictable and boring option? Yes. Then that's what they're gonna pick.
Business goes further with T-Mobile for Business.
Appreciates cheddar for new cheddar crisp pizza sent out. You know that tracks actually. Yeah.
We're making you a one-topping cheddar crust pizza for $11.99. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John. Love your plugins but wish you had more scent control? Meet the Febreze Plug Scent Mixer. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug, including a quart with peaceful treatment options and a boost button for extra scent. Febreze Plug Scent Mixer.
Are you a caddy? No, I'm a duck. That's a window. Okay, I'm gonna putt now. Oh, nice birdie. Yes, he is a very nice bird. Oh no, Nemo! It's hard. Only pay for what you need.
Come on, look what I can do. Ta-da! Toasted roasted cheddar from Jimmy Count. More French bread, melted cheese. Speaking of toasted, hey pal, look at crispy. Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
We got any burning questions for me from this week? Since I haven't been live since Tuesday and it is now Friday.
Time to restock? The Kroger app offers the same great prices and quality for pickup or delivery.
Did you know cheese is made extra toasted? Of course. Want it? Need it? Cheese it.
The bar manage apps and contacts, customize everything, and monitor for dangers with the award-winning Bark phone.
We do share hive mind, don't we? We kind of do, don't we? Stumbled through the main event push like his own spears. Harsh. Kind of true, but harsh.
The question everyone keeps asking is, how could you not know?
One person saying this, one person saying that. Does anybody really believe everything they hear?
Lexington, Kentucky, home to the Blue Bloods of college basketball. Horse plowed at the 8-time NCAA. And the horse capital of the world. And in terms of WWE, the 5th SmackDown rival to the named Rock Arena. Hosted what ELE back in the day, Backlash, John Cena defending against Triple H and Edge. What a start we had. Hit the RKO. It's coming up the big for the first round of King of the Ring.
Alright, Jacob Thought 2 in the house. Question about bold predictions. The word bold prediction never left my mouth, no. It's just all the top of the foreseeable future.
He's literally all gas and all rats.
I was in town SummerSlam to Sammy. Yeah, I think there's a solid chance Sammy's winning the belt at SummerSlam. And if he does, I am down with it.
Kentucky! Let's keep it 100. Trust, because your family don't mean that you can go behind their back and try to snake them. Just because we both come from the same bloodline don't mean that you can take all the credit for your hard work. So Solo says, I wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for him. Solo.
Seth cashing in. Yeah, I would prefer if Seth cashed in the Cody and Cena situation, just because, I don't know, man. I feel like that needs a fresh coat of paint. You guys gotta find a way to get on the card of Double or Nothing, because how is he Mr. Double or Nothing 2 years in a row? The best match of the card. MJF's currently missing in action in Universe, so...
See, 1 year ago when I came to Sacramento, I broke it. I made you I put money in your pocket. I put you in a position for success. I made you champion. It was all because of me. Open arms. Willing to take yourself. There's something I need from you.
Solo, take the hint, pal. He doesn't love you anymore. No Hikuleo yet. He was, hey, he wrestled on main event, though, so he finally did something. Yeah, Solo's grown on me more as well. They let him start showing personality was part of it.
We're not postponing anything. In fact, now that I think about it, it looks like the secret herb is here. It looks like Alba Fire is ready for action. So I think Alba Fire can take your place tonight. That's a great idea. Oh, you're not authorizing it. Oh, well, that's such a shame because I just authorized it and I don't really care what you have to say. So,
Damn, Nollis.
I need Julia now.
Julia isn't here.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Look, I know that you want to get your hands on her after what happened last week. So we never...
First of all, I have been snatched harder by better, okay? Secondly, it's not the girl running around doing sneak attacks that you gotta worry about. It's the girl who keeps getting back up after the acid is dealt that you gotta fear. Because if you think one little sneak attack is gonna scare me? I hope I look on the wrong one. Because I am.
Yeah, Alba did say she needs to get a wrestling suit on. Brilliant.
Next week, I might confront her face to face. Because I won't pretend or hide for nobody. Small girl with the biggest mouth is equally stupid.
Nicholas, we all owe Selena for lowering the ball. No, Nicholas, Sunday private jet with Chelsea Green, get out here! It's still seen, you still hear the muted screeches in the background. What? Yeah, ever, Nicholas.
Alright, Queen of the Ring time. It's gotta be Jade, right? I mean, I feel like Jade has gotta be winning the whole thing. I think there's maybe a distinct possibility SummerSlam could be the first time we see two cash-ins in the same night as well.
The storm is coming for Beach and Piper. And a chief rival. Hey, Doc. That one did it? Well, it's gone.
Go.
You lost away money on your car insurance?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Try and certify. We help you compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and save me lots of money.
Go to insuredby.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance. My oldest daughter, Janella, she came out fighting. 2 days old, she had had a open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on, 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx saved me a lot of money. Save that extra $200-$300 a month. And if you do the math, the money we're able to save with using GoodRx, we're able to do all these extra activities. She can hit hard too for a little stand-up, So it puts less stress on our household and it puts less stress on our bodies. Sup, Sad Sacks? Kids? No, geese. Try this toasted chicken bacon ranch with melted pepperoni. Warm and comforting, huh? Like my dad. Two toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John. Well, that's good. This is not a balloon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Valencia orange makes a blue moon and everything a little brighter. Everyone's getting out to simply save outdoor monitoring. How do you meet with powered outdoor and navigation monitoring?
Stop. This is simply
Whoa. Simply Safe. There's no setting like Simply Safe.
when you mix in bone mashup plus dips.
What was I gonna say? I don't have anything to announce tonight, so that's the hard part. Is like I got nothing to really announce, so I'm gonna like stumble my way through finding things to talk about tonight. We have no premieres this weekend either, which is kind of nice for me to get a little bit of a break from those.
Sports and entertainment. Capital of the world. It's time to double down, Las Vegas. WrestleMania returns in 2026. Get me off this thing. By the way, go on social media.
Ever had a cat jump on a screen door and got stuck? And that's what I had that happen today. What's a funny cat story? That's a good question. The funny cat story. No, I've not had that happen because we don't have any screen doors with our cats. But jeez, I got stories for days with my girls. They're all something. Kind of like the 42 logo. The 42 logo is nice at least. But oh god, what's a good one? Because I tell a lot of them on stream already. God, I don't think I realized how long Matt Cardona had the Ring of Honor television title. He had it for 412 days.
Went on to win the women's championship at SummerSlam. Now she steps in. Straight in the ring. First round, fatal four-way. Let's pull her what she is.
Yeah, he had it for a while. I forgot he did because he beat Briscoe. He beat Mark Briscoe for it at TNA Multiverse Matches when it was still Impact at the time, and he had it all the way until Slammiversary Season 5 or Season 4. No, Season 5. Season 5. Because he lost in a winner-take-all match to Nick Nemeth.
Oh, getting out of the way. The most hardcore woman of them all. Now, this is not a hardcore match, obviously, but it's certainly going to feel like that, given the amount of firepower that's already on. It's a slam. Nia into the steel steps so hard that they moved about a foot. And now right in the center of the ring, Jade and Michin face off. I was thinking earlier on their entrance, nothing but important is on what is Jade Cargill. However, I was wrong. A crown certainly would be highly appropriate for this apparition that is the Storm.
Yeah, the Nemeth corner of it. I was proud of that. I think it turned out really good, personally.
And I love the fact that you mentioned in last year's tournament Nia Jackson knocked out Jade Cargill. This is a very, very different thing. Jade Cargill abundantly clear after a performance at WrestleMania 41 this year against Naomi. There's no doubt about it. That WrestleMania moment for Jade Cargill. That was no other woman in close proximity areas. But she's still black in Jade Cargill. Frustration now showing on Michin. Slam right to the floor.
Oh, Carnal was funny. Or was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed their little feud. And who's to say that it, you know, it's done like that? It's never gonna.
Like to tangle with each other. Nia Jax saying, I want that crown. I will be queen again. Nia Jax with a major setback several weeks ago trying to dethrone Tiffany Stratton. Well, You win the queen of the ring again, you get yourself another shot. Never been a two-time or king of the ring. In WWE, I try to get back-to-back as Piper Niven comes back into enter the brand. I think they're looking at each other, Wade, saying, how do we want to manage and handle Jay Cargill? Small thing to do. Piper Niven showed allegiance temporarily to Nia Jax because it behooves both of them to do so. Don't see the victory tonight. Take out Jay Cargill. Open a pathway. Easier said than done, apparently. One needs to know what the other brands are first, and they get big pocket from Jay. A 2-on-3 both women out the ring. No one left. And they're fighting out on the floor.
Jackson versus JD is going to be good at Mania. Oh, yeah. 2 out of 3 falls as well.
There's the $5 classic box. $7 supreme box. Smoky aside. $9 box has tasty. Slivers to get. Try these Anthony now gives you total control. I can turn it up. Or turn it down. I seem like enjoy 40 days of freshness your way. You're a man who you love green. I'm excited to tell you about a deal that will save you a lot. We're teaming up with Samsung to give you unlimited premium wireless and the new Galaxy S25 Galaxy AI, $30 a month. Your friends will be green with envy and listen to bubbles. So you can like the messages and do a proper group chat with any phone video. It doesn't look like it was filmed on a brick. It turns out it actually is. Look at the splash with another Twisted Tea fry. Twisted Tea fans on the screen with fresh taste of Twisted Tea or iced tea. Milk with tea, a 5-second.
Oh, man.
No, not even WhatsApp. So your baby's first introductions. Stay private.
Big news! All you can eat wings and fries is back at Buffalo Wild Wings with boneless and look the traditional boatloads of boneless. Road truckloads of both because it's all you can eat and I don't have to stop. 85% children versus the I'm just gonna leave these here. You can watch them, right? You seem trustworthy. Cut up the last one. So.
Mischief is landing at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. We're landing with flavor. Ohana Breeze Smoothie. Celebrate Tropical Smoothie Cafe with your Ohana. Disney's Lilo and Stitch. Now playing only in theaters. Rated PG.
Like Lord Regal's offering an unofficial alliance on his back scratch with the Blackheart. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, you'll be seeing more of that soon. I just got a commercial for the new season of Phineas and Ferb on Disney Plus. I gotta sit down and watch that soon. Everything I've seen of it looks like it's absolutely hilarious. But I'm still thinking if I got anything that I haven't shared about like any of the cats before. I suppose I've never told you guys this story about Gus, my cat that's at my dad's house. She appeared on stream once or twice in the past, when I was still with my dad. But anyway, Gus, when I first got her, she was quite the escape artist. When I was younger, I came home one day. I was at my mom's for a weekend. I came home and I could not find Gus anywhere, and I got worried that she'd gotten out and that no one had seen her. And then I looked around my room for like 2 hours looking for her, just tearing stuff up. And she had somehow gotten into my dresser, like from I still don't know how she did it. She'd gotten in my dresser, crawled at the back of it, and was asleep in the sock drawer. I miss that cat. She's still alive, but my dad's taking care of her nowadays.
Well, Big Chin, who was mainly tagging with B-Fab of late, but of course, is overshadowed by any fight in any form. It has been impressive stuff here in our fatal four-way. Here's Piper Niven. Now looking to be back in control. Jim trying to counter that effort. Nice right there. From Jim. Press. Nia comes in to make the save. Last week, Beach is back to think for the year. It's never going to be power against this trio. The win to advance. Now you see the look in the eye of
And I will tell you guys, keep an eye out on Tatum's channel. I'll share the link when it comes out. He and I recorded some stuff today, and it was very fun. With this match, like I said, I feel like Jade is a shoe-in to just win the whole tournament. I think she's winning the belt at SummerSlam from Tiffany, and then Naomi's cashing in. Oh, jeez. Wade just got wiped out.
Back to action inside the ring. Hopefully this headset is still working right now. Slamming down Chin.
I got the NXT belt. There's been updates to the NXT titles. Soul lost the belt. And Paige still got the... It's only 2 titles I got to update on the NXT side. Wade's good. He's good. He's alright. Okay. June 8th.
She's going up top, looking for the Annihilator. Squash it time for the win. Oh, and Piper loving blow to the jewel just at the right time. And these two were acting as a tandem to get to this point in the match. All of a sudden, a turn on each other.
Oh, through the barricade.
Such a heavy lifting. So now she's going up to that second rope looking for that Piper bomb, and she lands it. Oh, but here's Jade.
Oh, jeez.
Is she gonna chain it, Piper? She does it. How strong is Jade?
Wade Barrett's like, I'm gonna take a big assist on that one. A very fun match. I'm thinking the finals for both tournaments are Sammy and Jay, and then or Sammy Cody, one of the two, and Jade and Charlotte. This fireball into oblivion was sick. Yeah, that was on accident when that happened as well. Full transparency, that was complete accident. I didn't know she was going for it. I saw the reverse prompt popping up, and I was like, oh shit! Because I was like, if she hits this, I'm going to have to re-record the match. Because if Liv just kicks out of the fireball and wins, people are going to be pissed. And I didn't want Scarlett winning the title, because obviously Liv Becky is the WrestleMania trajectory. Jade and Roxy should. Yeah, it really should. Like I said, I think Jade is a shoe-in on that one.
You get an early payday. Plus, fee-free banking and safer credit book. And up to $500 in your pay when you say your money's good, you feel good. That's why Chime is the #1 most loved banking app. Start banking fee-free at chime.com.
We asked people who said they've had Domino's. Stuffed crust. Domino's has never had stuffed crust before. Until now. Introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try one for the first time today.
Hey, look at that. They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs. Genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Now they can pay less and pack just the TV they want. Pick the TV they want. Yeah, now you get the picture. Pick it up.
How they get so much flavor and Skittles little?
Because I construct the Skittles and pack them with a rush of flavor. Yes. Yeah.
Take the rainbow, takes the rainbow.
The native is made with 9 clean ingredients.
I'm still shocked Jordan Grace and Stephanie Vaquer held the
72-hour odor protection that cares for skin isn't a myth.
held the titles as long as they did.
Switch to Dude Wipes.
Ray gave them a 148-day title run.
Dude Wipes.
I guaranteed you when I handed Ray control of NXT back in February that they were going to be the first ones to lose belts. This also means, looking at the roster, at this point, since Ray took over NXT, everyone except Joe Hendry has lost their belt. And since I took over AEW, everyone except for Anna Jay and Will Ospreay have lost their belts. Alright, I think everything's good. No Money in the Bank winners have been crowned yet. We still don't know how the Rumble wins are going for everybody, so we'll know that soon.
Sweeper Mop Deluxe is made for small spaces. The upgraded script has 75% more scrubbing power.
And the website is fully up to date again for the first time in a while. That almost feels wrong. Like I said, it feels kind of wrong having the website this up to date suddenly.
NXT, when I finally got to meet him a couple of times, that I was very shy-ish. You know, when I explained to him why I was a fan, how I felt, I thought it was cool. And I was like, hey, would you mind? There's a few things that you, the Razor's Edge was the big one. And I was like, would you mind if I did the Razor's Edge? And he goes, that's cool. I was like, yeah. Okay. Having a drink with Priest while taking talk about that's the podcast.
Oh, man.
Your podcast and push roads and Priest and right first round fatal four-way later tonight. Tell you right now, it's right with doing some of the most fun matches ever. So that is must-watch program ever.
I guess all that's left for me to do tonight is I haven't listened to the episode yet. I've been meaning to. What I listened to today, podcast-wise, was I listened to Ask CVV today, Chris Van Vliet's Friday Q&A podcast. Yeah, Superhero Priest. I've seen that clip. That got a solid laugh out of me as well.
Some of y'all looking real surprised, real shocked, real stupid. Took what I deserved, and look at me now. This money in the bank. And you know what's funny? Trying to beat Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. You know who was there with the briefcase to stop it? You know who distracted me? You know who bashed me in the head? Tiffany Stratton. You see, too nice, Naomi, just let it happen. Naomi now ain't letting nothing slide. I'm here for payback. And when I clock Tiffany in the head,
Yeah, she does have a real supervillain laugh, doesn't she? You guys see the clip of Tiffany trying to throw out that first pitch the other day? At the baseball game? Funniest shit I've seen in a while. It was a swing and a miss.
Stratton captured the gold. She backs down to no more. Cashapp. That's Chrissy to the occasion. That's what happened at WrestleMania. Time before this money in the bank. Naomi was gonna come prowling around the WWE Women's Champ.
just do it? Why don't you just cash in and take my title? Right now. See? You say you changed and that you're different now, but you're really just the same old Naomi. All talk and no action. If that's why you never beat Nia Jax, then please prove us all wrong.
And we close through like a wacky waving inflatable arm floating tube, man. Yeah. God love her. She was a gymnast, not a pitcher.
That's stupid to you. Do I look like boom boom boom? They ain't gonna cash in on me now. I'ma cash in when you need me. Bitch, you heard me. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy making your life hell. Tick-tock, Tippy, your time is almost up. So I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
I don't know, man. The proceed with caution catchphrase ain't doing it for me.
Try and make this money in the bank all you want, Tiffany. But the real secret to the power of that briefcase is the fact that you can cash in at a moment's notice when the champ has her guard down.
Yeah, she's got a good supervillain laugh on her, does Naomi.
Nia Jax is in the ring. Well, Nia Jax, who is unbelievable.
God's sake, are we really doing Tiffany Nia again?
From a traditional now getting dropped. And you look for a split second. And Nia Jax is back on top. Nia Jax just in. First round of former Jake Cargill now. It's time. It is looking for the Annihilator against Tiffany, who cashed in against Nia. And oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on, wait a moment here. Naomi was threatening to cash in that contract when Tiffany laid out after the Annihilator, and Nia jumps right to her face and tells her, "Stay out of this."
Stay out of what, Nia? You've lost to her like 7 times.
Thank you. We know this is a big decision, and we think this would be a huge opportunity for Friday.
He signed like a 5-year AEW deal. You're not getting Ambrose, Oppo. Wishful think all you want, but like, I also have no stake in how WWE's run. Coming in here and telling me you want Ambrose doesn't make it happen.
Motor City Machine Guns said you're the veterans of this division. Presently, tonight I want you to set the tone. You guys get the Wyatts tonight.
Set that tone, boys. Both tag team division sending them out.
Just in case what? What, just in case I run WWE secretly? Like, just in case I can pick up the phone and I can go, bring, 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 bring. Bringity fucking bringity. Bringity fucking bringity. Hello? Hello? Yeah, hey Triple H, there's a guy in my chat. He's saying that they want Ambrose. Oh yeah, well let me make some calls and we'll make it happen. Why, because I can do that?
like we've told people Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. That's time. Bye, my friend. Only pay for what you need.
Pizza Hut is about to hook you up with more of what you love. Because when you order any pizza, we'll hook you up with the pizza now and the free pizza later. Get even more with the Hut hookup. Order now, only on the Pizza Hut app. Going out pizzas the Hut. Oh, okay. Dragon delivers on every level.
Jesus, say.
The wine of the summer.
Yeah, Razor Fist is not a bad theme at all. It's, you know, you're right. It's not. It's definitely not their. It's definitely not their TNA theme, but it's a pretty solid theme.
That's right. We're trading now. Yes. Best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile, get a new iPhone 15 Pro on us. No trade immediately. Pay off your old phone up to $800.
These dishes just aren't getting cold.
Problem is sugar. It's likely to deter. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods have the boost-fighting power of dawn, easily removing up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum Plus.
Why not? Where's the kitchen? Why not help find it here? Bring it here. There. You're building the most helpful AI. So you can inspect 800,000 packages a day, spot patterns in crime data, catch phishing attacks, help coders, well, code. Let's make it happen.
Face moisturizer helps strengthen moisture barrier up to 10 layers deep.
Very non-alcoholic beer, but as it tastes good.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nugget. I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Into Taco Bell.
Because readiness tortilla chips are not very taco place. Only a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place. Any weekend plans? Motor City Machine Guns. Tag team divisions are written to rest time. All the top defensive position themselves in street profits and everything. On May 23rd. When this group return.
All right, we got Wyatt 6. First Wyatt 6 match in what? A couple months? A fair amount of months. It was the Final Testament one, right? The shock when they attacked Knight. Oh yeah.
Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt 6.
All right, Loomis and Gacy, they're the tag team here. Makes sense. Final Testament is. I'm glad that caught on when I was calling them that. Glad that stuck with people.
no secret that the SmackDown tag ranks have been 6 months worth of squabbles, backstabbing, and hatred. Where has the brotherhood been? Where has the respect been? I think the Wyatt Six here want to clear this thing up.
Next to Lucas, tagging manager of BC is Lucas. Competing here, representing the Wyatt Six. The timing of their return that we mentioned did not go unnoticed, interrupting the tag team title match between Praxia and the Street Profits. And to do it on what would have been Bray Wyatt's 38th birthday, the Brewers handled that night. Now they're looking to distinguish every tag team in their path. We saw everybody backstage, all the tag teams and general manager Nick Aldis gathered and saying, all right, the veterans get first shot at Wyatt Six, go out.
Well, the Motor City Machine Guns, perhaps bravely, perhaps unwisely, did indeed volunteer themselves to go first here.
Oh, look at Casey springboarding his way and hooks the leg.
I wouldn't expect any less from two Detroit fighters, looking as they come. Detroit versus everybody, and that apparently includes the Wyatt Six.
A non-stop aggression early on from Casey, and now Lucas enters the fray against Chris Sable.
While Uncle Howdy ominously staring on from the alleyway flank by Nikki Cross and Eric Rowan. They're maximizing.
Yeah.
Casey and Lucas trying to team up against Saban, who breaks free for a moment and then lowers that top rope just in time.
Innovators of the cruiserweight style. Finally getting something going here for the Motor City Machine Guns. And it's about time too.
Baseball slide drop kicks. And now sending themselves over the top with the cross bodies. Good moment from Saban and Shelley, but beware of big Eric Rowan.
George's and so June. They were playing but they went to Ottawa. Where $50 on it, and then once they found a great deal for the last goal. So that is just the right part. Firmly certain.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel as well about Bray. I miss him.
Look at that. We've got 4 times more deaths for the Marvel Cruiser. Making hard to reach.
Easy.
Swiffer. The mother of all cleans. Love it for your money back.
No, not even WhatsApp could see your personal messages. So your secret spot part stays.
Ooh, baby back ribs, awesome. Don't you just love that you can take it all? They did drive here different.
Come on, let's weigh a bagel.
It's possible to raise a family, to pursue other things, and still further your education.
And you can do it too, from all over the country. I live in Massachusetts. I live in Texas.
California, I live in Pennsylvania,
I'm from Florida. I'm from Virginia.
in North Carolina, I'm St. Louis, I'm from Tennessee.
And I'm from Georgia. Regardless of where you live across the country, I'm free at SMHU. Visit smhu.edu.
Come on, look what I can do. Ta-da! Toasted roast beef and cheddar from Jimmy John's. Warm French bread, melted cheese. Speaking of toasted, hey pal, looking crispy. Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
Oh, man. But yep, White 6 is back in LS11 Universe. As I posted online, it is, tis official that LA Knight will face Uncle Howdy at WrestleMania.
Everybody made their pitches last week in the tag division, and it's the Chris Sabin.
Finally, Chris Sabin tagged in there after Alex Shelley has taken one hell of a beating from this duo.
Nizzle Trump kicking out chomp after chomp against Dexter Loomis as the Motor City Machine Guns look to rally back.
See the difference maker for Chris Sabin really is that pace of his.
LA's doomed, perhaps so.
No answer whatsoever.
Into the cover. Able to get that right shoulder up just in time.
From the background, you see Alex Shelley picking himself up. I don't know how much.
Perhaps so.
But nevertheless, Chris Sabin has elected to tag his partner in.
Outside as the Motor City Machine Guns look to team up against Dexter Loomis. They attack from that apron with the combination kicks.
Now they have to start to go in for the kill. It's out of there. You have to stop it up.
Break free. Get action on that top rope, and here comes Joe Casey.
Completely defenseless. Almost comes. Sabin left all alone in there.
Oh, and the assistant powerbomb crashing down.
Such unique.
Loomis and Gacy work really well as a team.
Dexter Loomis celebrating that moment there, perhaps gave a beat for Chris Sabin just to recover enough to kick out, but I don't know if Chris Sabin can even stand it.
I guess I gotta update the banner now that I see it.
Potentially set up Skull and Bones, and now coming in with that baseball slide is Sabin, and then delivering the big boot for an incoming Dexter Loomis.
Chris Sabin has no quitting it whatsoever. Brian, whatever he can at Dexter Loomis here, despite the clear wounds and injuries racking his body.
Shelley setting him up, taking him down. Here comes the facial and they deliver it.
Now ratcheting up the gears, blocking out the pain. And the stress perhaps starting to show in the eyes of Uncle Howie. This wasn't the game plan tonight. Well, that's how good the Motor City Machine Guns are. This is a Joe test.
Skull and Bones, not to be delivered all. Joe Gacy comes in. Gacy comes in and breaks up the attempt at Skull and Bones.
Gacy feeling the threat. A high-low combination taking out Chris Sabin. Kind of a broken jaw from that one.
Right into the cover. He kicks free. You see Uncle Howdy giving instructions.
Oh, nice Luke Harper shout out there.
As Dexter Loomis is going to the top rope. High-flying leg drop. Wyatt 6.
Wyatt 6 beat the Motor City Machine Guns.
Dexter Loomis had the match won already. Apparently, Uncle Howdy wanted a statement, and that high-flying electron was exactly it. Chris Sabin down for the count. Glorious return to action for the Wyatt 6. Perhaps one tag team down, more to follow. Who would want to be in SmackDown with this crew around?
Pretty safe to assume the Wyatts are going to win the tag titles.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Daniel Priest,
Yeah, Cody's not losing that unless Cena shows up. Costs him, but I don't see that happening.
No, I. Have you seen Rodham Killings?
Listen, man. I haven't seen either one of them.
I know you're close. So do me a favor. Let him know I'm on the way to the thing right now. Tell him to meet me there.
All right, then. Poor Jimmy, still just doing nothing.
WWE superstar remains his two legendary face.
Next Friday, next Sunday at the Javits. It's on sale now at fanaticsfest.com.
I should eventually do the video for Wrestle Luigi of who's going to be the next person to take each title. But to give you a quick run through, Cody for WWE, Sammy for World Heavyweight, Stephanie Vaquer for Women's World, Naomi / Jade Cargill for Women's, probably Finn for Intercontinental, Solo for US, Lyra for Women's Intercontinental. I think she's going to win back from Becky down the road. Julia for Women's US. Speed, I don't fucking care. World Tag Team titles? I don't know. That was a tough one. Because the Raw roster just does not have many teams on it.
When you need to remember Maria.
No, Mom. Look what I can do.
Yeah, I guess that would be fun for Jimmy, I guess. Yeah, no, there's just like, I guess Lucha Bros maybe for World Tag titles. Wyatt 6 for the SmackDown titles. The Bellas are probably going to women's tag titles. Love it or hate it.
Yeah, now you get the picture.
Squish. And squish. Okay, good. Keep squishing. Fingers relaxed. And squish. Hey. Thank you. Good job.
Squish the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
We have people who said they've had Domino's stuffed crust pizza before to compare it to our new stuffed crust. Only Domino's has never had stuffed crust before. Until now. Introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try one for the first time tonight.
Usos, yeah, you know what? Usos is a solid shout. I could see it. I could see it.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. No, it's not.
I'm gonna run New Day Usos again. Yeah, you know what? I could see it. Now that you've said it, I could see it.
Sonic shakes are now half price after 5 p.m. So now you can. For half the price, get half price shakes every day after 5 for a limited time. With free each side.
Oh, man. It's been a long day, man. But hey, I no longer have to feed the cats during before bed. Because of the new feeders having
6 Feet Under with The Undertaker is now available with the WWE Podcast Network partnership with Fanatics. In this episode on Thursday, Michelle McCool, the new co-host, download 6 Feet Under with The Undertaker on all audio platforms, and you can watch it on WWE
Do want the crazy ones. Yeah, that'd be nice. Here comes John again. No, I decided not to I decided not to bother with Mark's podcast when he decided to have the you know, when he decided to have the same person on that made me decide never to listen to another episode of Impulsive after I gave Logan one chance. The minute The Undertaker decided to make his politics known, I was like, I don't think I want to listen to your podcast. Here's Phil. Oh, Phil. Alright, Raw. Yes, I've got Raw written for Monday already, which is good. Yes, members will get early access. Don't have Dynamite for next week written yet. I'll do that tomorrow. Star Wars reference from old Phil.
So I'm going to give you the chance in front of this legendary wrestling town. Stop what you're doing. Let these people celebrate who and what you are. Let them put you on a pedestal on your way out. Let them celebrate the sacrifices you two have made for them and this business. Give them a happy This place doesn't matter. Basketball doesn't matter. Horse racing doesn't matter. Okay. This is the only thing that matters. All of you eat crow to the same idiots that are wearing this t-shirt and singing your song. That shit. Okay. All right. Well, let the record state that CM Punk in Lexington, Kentucky gave you an out. All right. Now, please, we'll do it your way. Let the disrespect begin. I've already got your way is the CM Punk way. With that static hits, personality plays through sold out arenas. And everybody knows it's about to get real. Ladies and gentlemen on TV land watching on the USA Network, it is about to get real.
All right, Phil says it's about to get real. Let's hear what he's gonna say.
That you want so bad. There's an old saying, tell a strong man a lie to offend him. That's why it pisses me off when you, all people, call me a hypocrite. Conversely, you tell a weak man the truth, and that affects him. And here's the truth, John. When I'm at my best, you never could. And now, you said you're going to ruin wrestling. I'm taking it upon myself to go ahead and see it. Bear with me here, folks. I got a lot, as always, I got a lot to get off my chest. What was the other thing you said to me? Something about sociopathic confidence? Yes. Because it's my unwavering confidence in me and my ability that has brought me to the mountaintop time and time again. When people like you said they didn't see it. When people like you said I didn't have it. But I'm not as a confident man as you are, because I will not walk out to a sold-out arena dressed like a toddler who just struck out a T-ball.
Thought that's straight on T-Ball. Brilliant.
Did you actually like that one? Because I personally would like that one stricken from the record, because you know who I sound like? Well, I sound like a PG John Cena. Which is ironic, because you know who you sound like? I'm going to ruin wrestling. I'm going to take the strap and leave. Man, you sound like CM Punk. And that's ironic. You're stealing my best material, John. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps. I did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. You know what? You couldn't stop me. You think challenging me at Night of Champions is going to stop me? John Boy, just like old times. Here's CM Punk to make your title run interesting. Here comes CM Punk to make John Cena's retirement tour palatable, watchable. Get the rocket fuel and fuel up that private jet that you fly around in. I will follow you to Mars to beat your ass.
All right, Phil confirms he's going to Saudi. Or Mars. Or hell. Or all three?
Here's some more truth, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some truth for you, John. It's not all bad. You are a goat. But so am I. And I beat you in my hometown. And I beat you in your hometown. And I will beat you at Night of Champions. You are the goat that I will
big roasted sacrifice to the gods of wrestling. Legends who actually belong on a Mount Rushmore. Guys like Terry Funk, Harley Race, Bret Hart, Eddie Guerrero. The audacity to put yourself on a Mount Rushmore. Once
I mean, Saudi could be compared to Mars, as it does feel like another planet, and also it's hell. So yeah, it's pretty applicable.
here's some more truth for you, John. You can't see me. I see through you. And I always have. And that's the truth.
I am a little sad I won't be live for that match, but it's alright.
Don't look at the spit roast. I see through you. Classic stuff like Punk.
Truth's better lay him out again. Yep.
Since the dismissive disrespect of our truth. Now, our truth, or as he says, respect my name, Ron Killings being pulled on. Of John Cena. Just like the rest of us, John Cena grossly underestimated Armstrong. Well, we're to live now, John.
He looks like a menace bald. I love it.
So, what's your mindset as you look ahead towards the future?
I've won money away. I've cashed in the history. So no, I'm not rattled about the minutes. Tonight, I'm going to remind everyone who Alexa listens. They get one step closer to becoming queen of the ring. Sweetie, did you say queen? There's only room for one queen in this division. Woo!
Bald Truth is a menace. Yep. Charlotte kind of looks like she's a Power Rangers villain with how her with the collar of her cape she's got going on.
All exceptions to every rule, I suppose. To the Queen of the Ring semifinals. And a championship match at SummerSlam down the road. First round, fatal four.
Well, I didn't even grow up with Power Rangers. I was more of a Ninja Turtles guy, but
It's moving day at Oakmont. The pressure builds, and the court speaks heavy on the field. It will absolutely punish you if you're just a little bit off. Who will make a charge toward the major championship title? The U.S. Open continues tomorrow.
Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and a 5% of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Pizza Hut is about to hook you up with more of what you love. Because when you order any pizza, we'll hook you up with free pizza later. That's a pizza now and a free pizza later. Get even more with the Hut hookup. Order now, only on the Pizza Hut app. Going out Pizza Hut.
Your home is your happy place until you come back to bad odors.
oh man.
To fight odors
No. No, I think I'd have rather he just stayed face and played the hits, honestly.
As a gift guide, I think I can help. You look great in any of these. Definitely use these. That color. So many options. So you won't have to wonder if he likes your gift. You'll see it. Now here, on his face. This Father's Day, let Macy's be your guide to gifting.
Hey, Dom. Valentine? Val's calling.
Yeah, he's been getting laid out a lot. It's not really. Yeah, I don't know. It's not off to the greatest start, in my opinion. I've not enjoyed it that much.
Father's Day gifts for every day. From time to tool. It's together. What he's working on, make any dad's day with the Home Depot. Jose UV Pro Sport. Feel the heat, not the burn. Advanced UV protection for high-intensity activities. Stays put while you're active. Dermatologist tested, professional athlete approved. Photo Jose.
Stop forcing ads for your forklifts. On financiers. Start marketing to the right people by targeting industries and functions on LinkedIn ads.
I'm gonna be sober early, guys. There's 40 minutes left in this show. And there's, what, 2 matches left? And they're both the 4-ways. Oh, we're in for a rough last 40 minutes. Because I'm tired. Like, there's stuff I want to work on. Like, I need to get Freddy, you know, I gotta get Freddy painted. But I'm like, I got 40 minutes left and I'm going to bed. So I'm like, I don't even want to go get the stuff together to get Freddy worked on because I'm going to be too tired.
Give me a match in the next week. You want to see it next week? Yeah. Done.
Oh shit, we're doing it next week.
I'm driving now. How about that?
Ron Killings and John Cena next week on SmackDown.
SmackDown. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Fatal 4-way. Fire is the complete replacement for Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green was live tweeting all night long. She says she has travel issues and couldn't make it here, saying sorry Lexington as she drinks a cocktail poolside somewhere. Meanwhile, what a matchup with Alexa Bliss.
Welcome back, JJ.
Their face-to-faces. Candice LeRae and Alba Flair decide to start things off this way.
Listen, fan of the clear favorites based on resumes, but don't make any mistake, this is not a two-horse race. Fire and Lorraine are two vets, and they are desperate to punch their way on to the upper echelons of the women's division. Victory in this tournament will do that in a hurry.
Dynamic. Alexa Bliss and Sherman Flair recently saw backstage. Wasn't long ago that Alexa extended her friendship with Dark by the 14-time champion.
Charlotte Flair is my problem. Woman in the locker room.
2 hours of sleeping due to you during a power outage. Yeah.
On the roster is trying to prove it here. Right to the cover of Alba Fire. Fire late off that Charlotte Flair play. In uncharted territory for Flair. She lost her wrestle to Sprat. With success and needs to get back to that tonight.
Chop after chop. Never path is needed. Most mean of the ring. This tournament with great action. By hence the fight for the championship. August 2nd, August 3rd, that will take place at MetLife Stadium.
His father thought with might be the big fish in this kind of matchup. The other women realize that and want to take you down. It's the kind of match, if you can, you want to fly under the radar and steal a victory without grabbing too much attention, and that is never going to be the way that Charlotte Flair lives life, and she's paying the price for that.
Well, earlier tonight we saw Nia Jackson Piper Niven attempt that strategy, teaming up against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill.
Hate it. I'm not a Has-Been Hotel fan at all. I do not enjoy it in the slightest.
Performance in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, ultimately falling short. Straight back into the hunt tonight. The question is the amount of abuse.
Hemlock and I both share a massive disdain of it. Admittedly.
Absolute scrap from the get-go. No one really grabbing any form of domination, but it's Flair who is up.
That was funny as hell. I watched it last night as I was going to bed. That was funny as hell. And I am genuinely kind of proud of you for it. Should I be proud of you? Probably not. Was it funny as shit, though? Yeah.
That's it. That's exactly what I wanted. Apartments.com. Let's find a place.
I got another Papa Pairings order. I need 3 medium pepperoni, 200 wings, breadsticks, cheese sticks, brownies.
All the right place, sir.
This order is for yes, see you at the summit. We're making you Papa Pairings for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Oh, I hate this thing.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to feel it.
Can we get a human over here?
That's one of the great things about consumer selling. They're 100% U.S.-based customer service. It's also 100% human. You don't have to, you don't have to talk to a bunch of robots, just humans in America.
Robots are the worst.
Yeah, I think it's badass.
For those 50 and up, get 2 unlimited lines for $30 each with consumer settlement.
Try the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt, lawn, and content. Plus, 360-degree overhead, things up along baseboards, and even behind the toilet.
I think he gave me the mod ship on that stream. Nice. I don't know who Suplex is, actually. I've never talked to him, but I know the name. I've definitely seen that name before.
Selling your cars is a big deal. You've had some big moments. Okay, and some wrong turns. But when you're ready to sell, CarGurus is a big help. Get multiple offers instantly, so you choose the best deal. CarGurus, the #1 most visited car shopping site. Look onto that lane now. There's no rescue soul. It's possible to raise a family to pursue.
Man, I don't collect Marvel figures anymore. I haven't in a long time, but I sometimes just search on Amazon, see if there's any good deals on characters I like, because there are some characters I like. I got these two recently, Bully Maguire and the PS5 Black Cat. I got them recently. Sometimes I just go through and I look, right? Because you never know. Damn, the new Fantastic Four First Steps one figures look beautiful.
SmackDown here at the famous Rubber Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. History of WWE coming to Lexington. This is the night. The crowd has come out. 11,922 in the midst of seeing Queen of the Ring first round fatal four-way this tournament to see who advances to the semis, who eventually can win a championship opportunity. And still to come, it'll be the King of the Ring fatal four-way. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and not
Yeah, sometimes I just kind of scroll it to see if there's anything that I think would be good for like making a custom figure out of.
coming underneath and sending them. As Alba and Candice were trying to get the double superplex on Charlotte Flair.
So small by Bliss there. Went for the woman who took the biggest landing of them all. Charlotte Flair. Close to victory, but just not quite enough. I'll say right now, this has been a scramble from the off. It has been all out.
Man, why you guys a dumb question like that? Thank God you guys safe search all eyes and he didn't search for the actual thing.
Is Alexa Bliss. Remember how she started off this match by interrupting the Queen's ring entrance and making a statement right away, and now those two right in the center of the ring.
Yeah. You nearly got his ass though, and that would have been pretty legendary, I'll admit.
The code breaker on Alexa.
Right on Candice LeRae at all times, and indeed for that matter, Alba Fire. Keep an eye on everyone. Who might casual selection?
Everybody bringing their best stuff. That front suplex, the blockbuster, the natural selection, and now Charlotte. Is she locking it in on Alexa?
I would say it's pretty hard not to pick Charlotte in this one.
Look at this.
Yo! Ow! Also glad to see Candice LeRae getting a match on TV again. She's been missing for a little bit in terms of wrestling. We're gonna give a tag in the fact that use your butt, not your hip. Right? It's more like a running ass attack.
Breaks it up. Subbing in for Chelsea Green has been live tweeting throughout the night. Says she had travel issues and couldn't make it here. Wanted to have this first round fatal four-way postponed, but instead they all just said, no, Alba's here, she's good. DDT, Alexa Bliss. And she's looking to climb up top. Wait, could this be Twisted Bliss?
Oh, is Bliss about to win it?
And Charlotte Flair
Nope.
drags her off.
I'm really interested in where this Bliss and Charlotte thing is going. It's definitely going somewhere. Oh man, I would have popped big if they had given it to LeRae there. Oh, she's gonna get speared to hell.
To advance. And somehow Candice LeRae kicks out.
Astounding durability from Candice LeRae, who ate that spear flush. But out of the frying pan into the fire.
Oh, here she goes again. She was looking for that figure four, but instead, Alba with the super kick just in time.
Come on, Alba.
To the face.
That's the Chelsea green shirt, and now Charlotte. There is the figure eight on Alba. Would this end it, and could Charlotte advance in the tournament? Wait a minute, sister.
Are they gonna do like a tap at the count of three? No, Bliss wins it. Nice. I'll take that.
The frustrations continue from Charlotte Flair's perspective. She had the match won, but stealing it at the deck was the crafty Alexa Bliss with Alba Fire tied up in knots.
Charlotte thought she won. Alba gave way, but Alexa with the sister Abigail in the pinfall win advances Wade.
Alexa wins. We'll find out who her semi-final opponent will be this.
What a callback there, JJ. What a callback.
That look that Charlotte gives to Bliss. Queen of the ring, semi-flatless Alexa Bliss.
Bill and Code Man. "2017 callback, right? That sounds right. 2017 sounds right. It was like Survivor Series 17, something like that. Oh, no, it's before Survivor Series. It was like TLC 2017, I think. Cody Punk is the 42-minute. Yeah, I could see it. I'd be behind it. It's funny. Just talking about WrestleMania main events. It low-key does bother me, and it's not like me against Ray having SmackDown. It's like more so it bothers me that, like, I know we're going to be kind of trying to keep it fair on who gets the WrestleMania main event each year. It is always going to bother me that this is the 5th out of 6 seasons that SmackDown has main evented WrestleMania now. Because they got Season 1, Season 2, Season 4, Season 5, and Season 6. And, like, do I think that was, do I think that's been the right choice every year? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely should have been Finn and Bray over Cena Drew. Unless we were going to have Cena win. Definitely should have been the triple threat over Bryan and Rude. AJ and Roman main eventing over Seth and Finn was the right choice. Season 4, Cody and Drew main eventing over the triple threat was the right move. And last season, I don't know, honestly. Punk main eventing night 2 over Johnny and Gunther, I guess. But Jade and Stephanie, yeah, you know what? I could see it. Be a fun main event. Or a fun finals. But yeah, no, it just kind of bothers me because it's like, I have a feeling that no matter what we do, it's always going to be like, well, we got to keep it fair on each year who gets the main event. And then it's like, yeah, but SmackDown's always going to be up by 5. Like this year, do I think Rollins Ciampa should main event Season 6 WrestleMania? No, I don't. I think that the triple threat is the right move for the main event. Could see or maybe Roxy was like, I think only if like Naomi or someone gets involved. Yeah, Rose and some of them. Well, if it was just me doing both shows now, I'd push for it more. But I don't want to be a dick being like, yeah, Ray, I know that this is only your second year doing SmackDown. But, like, I'm behind by 5 main events on Raw, so you don't get the main event again until Season 10. Like, I know what he's got planned for WrestleMania next year. I know what I've got planned for WrestleMania next year. I 100% think that next year is my main event. 100% think that out of the 2 main events we've got planned for next year for like men's world titles, I think Raw should main event WrestleMania overall next season. And when you guys see what's, this time next year, you'll understand why. God, did they actually get it right?
Protect your game with the Roche-Posay UV Pro Sport dermatologist tested, professional athlete approved.
Hey, it's your dry skin. Help me stay hydrated and healthy looking all day with CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion.
Pick a non-DC Marvel character you think would make a great protege replacement for Superman. Would they be interesting in that role? Okay, so is it the character? Hold on.
Something special was gonna happen. That is the best feeling in the world.
Is it someone that would like gain Superman's powers, or someone that has to be on like a Superman level of power?
Heats up again. Now we saw earlier on tonight, last year's losing finalist, Randy punches taken to the semi-final. He goes head to head with
Like, I need that context first. So, like, is it like a character who would get Superman's powers as like the heir to Superman?
first round fatal four ways. The result was that Alexa Bliss advanced, so Alexa
Or am I trying to pick someone of similar power level?
in that slot this next Friday from Grand Rapids. These two men met recently at Saturday night's main event. I would never call this a rematch, as it is a very, very different match to what we've seen before after a number of assaults here on SmackDown.
Cena's wrestling on SmackDown next week.
He gets a chance to go even as he goes head to head with R-Truth.
No, there's Darth Shinsuke.
LA Knight was able to take. More who must want it all in WWE, except, of course, the king of the ring tournament and a world championship.
Oh man, the mentioning Shinsuke's accomplishments. Never forget. Never forget Invincible Strong Style. First time since what, 2023? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the end of 2023. No, 2022. End of 2022. Because he wrestled on like the December 30th SmackDown back then. Someone who could fit in Superman's role as a protector of Metropolis with their own powers. I like the idea of Superman's powers being passed. Tell me that. Okay. Can't be from Marvel, can't be from DC. Okay. So, I got a couple. It's got to be someone who's like a good-hearted person that does good for the purpose of it being the right thing. And for that, I'll give you a few, okay? Finn the Human from Adventure Time. He literally sacrificed his own arm. Okay. Another good one. What's another good one here? Finn from Adventure Time immediately comes to mind. To get the powers of Superman. What about... I would say Megamind, but Megamind proved he doesn't need Metro Man's powers to be the hero. So not him. He's his own guy. Let's see. Let me kind of look at my game roster over here and see if that helps me out at all.
I don't know how to say an awful lot of people bad jokes. I'm trying. The fact that it's a report
I think Luigi would be good from Super Mario. Mario just feels a little too full of himself, you know? Feels a little too full of himself. Luigi, though, he feels a little bit more selfless of the two. I'm not going to say anyone from the boys because they're all just terrible. And I mean that in a good way. Like, even the good guys are bad. Even the good guys have to do terrible things. Exactly. It gives Luigi that little confidence boost that he would need to really get out of his brother's shadow. To give you a female one, Laura Croft. I feel like she'd do good things with Superman's powers. And simply for the purpose of a joke that I think I've told before, Winston Zedmore from the Ghostbusters, Ernie Hudson's character. Why? I don't know. He's just my favorite. He's my favorite Ghostbuster.
Submission advances. Winner of the King of the Road is a championship opportunity at SummerSlam. That comes away from MetLife Stadium August 2nd and 3rd. King of the Ring finals will be at Night of Champions Saturday, June 28th. That's streaming on Peacock. The King of the Ring is a big enough motivator on its own, but since they added the original WWE Championship stipulations of the prize, yes, it just grew bigger and bigger. And now,
Like, yes, in the Ghostbusters, a team with Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd in it. Ernie Hudson's my favorite Ghostbuster. There's a story behind that one. It's a dumb one, but there's a story behind it. Like, I love Ghostbusters. Little known fact about me. I love Ghostbusters. And when I was younger, I really loved Ghostbusters. Like, I had a whole Ghostbusters phase. But when I was younger, I watched it with my dad, and I was still getting better. It was like early teenage years. I was trying to get better about learning actor names. And I only knew Ernie Hudson as, for lack of better terms, didn't take the obvious choice with him. Well, that was because it felt too obvious. But Knuckles is a really good one. I didn't want to take the obvious one because Knuckles is Superman right now, technically in the comics. Sort of. But, yeah. So back then, for lack of better terms, Ernie Hudson, Winston Zedmore was just the black guy in Ghostbusters. And I was learning the actor's name with my dad. Get reminded me his name is Ernie. The actor's name is Ernie Hudson. And then I finally recognized him. And because Ernie Hudson, God love him, has not done much since Ghostbusters. We were sitting at my great-granddad's house before he passed. And a random commercial came on. I think it was like a dog food commercial or something, or maybe like a car commercial or something. And Ernie Hudson was in it. And I went, yo, that's A-list celebrity Ernie Hudson. And so there's just a running joke between me and my dad. Anytime he pops up in anything, we look at one another and go, yo, that's A-list celebrity Ernie Hudson. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do. I do, actually. Hold on. I actually have the only Ghostbusters merch I own is the Funko Pop of Winston. So, there you go. That is my favorite Ghostbuster for you. Nobody asked. I don't remember how I got onto this topic. But that's my random little story about the Ghostbusters tonight. How chaotically funny would Iguana? I guess you saw my tweet. Tweet was a joke, but it'd be about like generic Hausen was. I miss generic Hausen. I really do. That's one thing where like. That's one thing I wish I could still do is generic Hausen. I feel like it probably ran its course, but them having Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's not a bad one. Obi-Wan's not a bad one. Obi-Wan, I think his judgment's a little clouded sometimes, though. He's my favorite Star Wars character, but I think his judgment's a little clouded sometimes.
Series or like the side effects of liver problems and lactic acid buildup. Female organs may be more risk. Tell your doctor that the medicines will help.
Whoops.
For working problems, pregnancy, breastfeeding, and pregnancy.
Do look beyond today. Do ask your doctor about your medicines. Do develop.
What you're looking at is the most powerful being on planet Earth.
I will not accept that.
Oh man, speaking of Superman, commercial for Superman is airing right now. Oh my god, I am so excited for that movie.
Gotta get back to the fray.
It's only a few weeks away. Peak that was generic Hausen.
Jesus said, the cinematic line this summer.
I'm so excited. I want to be there opening weekend for it. I really do. It's just a matter of convincing Alex and Hemlock. It's only a month away at this point, man. I'm so excited. That and Fantastic Four. July is going to be a great month for superhero movies.
Time U.S. champion coming straight in on Cody, who gets out of the way just in time. Don't stroke, you can't take that much time against someone the caliber of Cody Rhodes, arguably #1 in this entire industry.
I didn't know Axiom had gotten a WWE figure. I just happened to click on the WWE tab on Amazon when I was looking at something. Didn't know Axiom had a figure. Like, I always talk about the potential of me buying wrestling figures of like my favorites. Axiom's one of those that I really like that maybe I would pick up a figure of him at some point if it went on sale or something, but I can't really justify buying wrestling figures nowadays. Like, they're just expensive. You know, like when Joe Hendry signs with WWE and he gets a figure, I'll buy it, obviously.
Knows exactly what he's doing. Looking to get back in position. It's a battle for a world championship. Off the steel steps, he comes crashing down on Nakamura.
I'm down this rabbit hole for a minute here. The last wrestling figure I bought was my my Scott Steiner that's up there.
But here's Cody. Look at this. Look at Rhodes. Gets the best of both of them. Over-rotated there, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Spider-Man Woo walking? I don't know what that means.
Saw the danger and pile up just before perhaps the arm of Andrade was snapped forward and a bit of
Oh my god. On Amazon, the Elite Liv Morgan that I got on sale for $10 a few years ago is now $100. Jeez, I definitely sold it at the wrong time in market value. It's like that with a lot of figures I've sold in the past. Then again, it's Amazon. Amazon's market value is fucked up on a lot of stuff. Which I know I undersold myself on a lot of my wrestling figures that I got rid of, so that's my own fault. I just wanted the money. I just needed the money quick. Was the issue.
Says anything it takes. If this is the path to getting back to a world championship opportunity, whatever it takes. As he's got Andrade lined up, but Andrade's going to lock it up.
And real smart from Andrade. He's thinking enough of peace already this week. Thank you very much.
The police joins the fray.
Yeah, JT, what's up?
He's going to bring down the legs of Andrade and deal with him himself.
Oh! Cody through the table. Oh boy, someone in my DMs shortly. I'm scared.
Trip to Vegas. Would you take my body for any tracker?
Just so y'all know, just a little reminder, because we talked about on Tuesday, the crowdfunding I agreed on to defend both the predictions and grand titles against Missile is running out. We made 50 on Tuesday. 50 more, and I defended the title against a cursed call of Missile. 100 more, and I defend the predictions title against her at AAA Triple Mania tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a watch along to Triple Mania. It's apparently not available outside of Mexico, so I'll have to use one of those sites to watch it. But we'll see. If that is the case, then I would kick off the stream with predictions against Missile.
So why don't you pick up your phone while I take this hammer and see how we can cut your wrist? It's called suicide.
Every golf legend starts here. What if the next legend is you? Play all 18 holes. Head to golf's toughest test, the US Open. Compete with the best players from around the world. Download Golf Flash today.
Questions. How do I put in a money stamp? Here's time. Do I need to purchase guacamole? No, it's time.
Why do we confide after?
Basically, because the answer to almost all of them.
For all of life's loaded questions, it's got to be time. Get a limited time offer on bonus packs with 15% more loads free.
Pizza Hut is about to hook you up with more of what you love.
The show is almost over. 7 more minutes. 6 more minutes, actually. I apologize. I'm not super, perked up or anything tonight. It is hot in my house. Is part of it.
Great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask. What is that called? Only pay? WhatsApp. Your personal messages. They're yours. You can't read them.
God, I got a DM from JT.
You can't see them. They're all on WhatsApp. No one can see or hear your personal messages. Not even this.
That is what is on the line. King of the ring. This is the first round fatal four-way of the tournament. Andrade. As Damian Priest is somehow back to his feet. He was smashed up and over our announce desk. And into the timekeeper. And now he's lining up the razor's edge as Shinsuke tries to fight him off.
Yeah, you can fight tooth and nail to get the hell out of that one.
Meanwhile, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, he went through a table some time ago, and he has yet to recover. Andrade hooks the leg, and he couldn't advance.
So no way out of danger in this kind of match. There's always someone lurking ready to pounce.
Like I said, I think it's a Cody win. I don't see a world where it's not, honestly.
Trying to advance himself. He wants a world championship opportunity to regain his status.
Oh my God. Indefatigable human spirit of Cody Rhodes shining through here.
Rhodes getting the best of Priest.
You feel that noticeable jump in energy. This audience is starting to...
Oh man, never forget the Cody and Andrade match in AEW. Cody has faced all three of these guys in big matches throughout his career at some point. He had the weird little TV feud with Shinsuke a couple years ago now. Or about a year ago now. And then he faced Priest a couple times in 23. Yeah, 2023. And then he had the match with Andrade with the flaming table in 24. Or 22. 21? Fucking whatever.
Supposed of acquisition of triple AS5 or something inside of this match. Oh no!
Watch out! Here comes Priest. You saw the spinning elbow. Looking to deliver the message. Andrade, is this enough? Shinsuke Nakamura. Fatal four-way action everywhere you look.
Scorpio rides that tap there, a kick from Shinsuke Nakamura certainly did not catch Andrade's flush, but it broke up the pin, and that was enough for now at least.
Andrade and Nakamura. As Cody's been damaged.
What the hell I clicked?
Priest is laid out. Will these two determine this first round King of the Ring fatal four-way?
Shot so heavy in this match, I'm feeling every thought reverberating through the arena.
Here comes Cody. Cody Rhodes rallying back. He's gonna raise his edge. It's Cody.
It was as sweet as I've ever seen. But it's not got the job done yet.
And Crossroads to Andrade for the 3. I was about to say, I think a triple Crossroads to put away Andrade is a little much. And Code Man with the win. There you go.
One step closer to the depths of the tournament.
Cody versus Probably Jey Uso. Like, fuck's sake, it's just gonna be Jay. Like, LA is gonna cost Bronson. Because they outright spoiled that in commentary earlier. They're like, LA Knight cost Bronson Reed his first round match. Or no, they said Braun Breaker. Never mind, because Braun Breaker was in the one on Monday, so my bad. Because it was Sammy, Braun, Dom, and someone else. I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, cool. Alright, fun show. That's gonna wrap it up. I'm going to bed. You know, if I feel like it, I'll see you all tomorrow on Penta. Thank you. I am exhausted. Yeah. If you want to know what the full card for Bayside Beatdown 3 is, it's over on our it's over on our Twitter now. The full card's up, including the AAA Showcase match. Other than that, I'm going to bed. Bye, everyone. Maybe I'll see you for Triple